Hello guys, welcome back. And today's subject is non-conventional energy sources. And the topic for today is types of flat plate. Firstly, we will see that what is flat plate before seeing types of flat plates. A flat plate collector is a solar panel device that uses solar energy to generate thermal energy. It converts solar power into thermal energy, that is, cheaper energy utilizing water as an operating fluid. This is the picture of flat plate. We'll see some brief content of the flat plate. A flat plate solar collector takes in solar radiation and transmits it to the functioning medium. It is suitable for several thermal applications. The average temperature range of a flat plate collector device is 100 degrees Celsius. Besides, these devices have an economical cost of investment. The flat plate collector devices are the backbone of solar thermal devices. They have diverse applications from household to commercial sectors. Flat plate collector devices are commonly used for active space heating and water heating for further usage. Now we will see that how does a flat plate collector works. The working of FPC, which means flat plate collector, involves the transfer of heat or thermal energy. The operating medium exchanges heat from the sun's rays. The heat absorbing plate of the collector is exposed to sunlight. As the sun rays hit the flat plate surface, a portion of their energy is transformed into heat. This leads to a rise in the temperature of the flat plate solar collector. When a fluid is passed inside the collector, the temperature of the fluid increases as the heat from the absorbing plate heat is transmitted to the fluid. Eventually, the fluid transmits the thermal energy from collectors to the functioning energy systems for different uses. It works on the principles of the first and second laws of thermodynamics. Now we will see that like what are the types of the flat plate collector devices which we have. We have categorized FPC devices into two main grounds, that is based on glaze and based on the configuration. And in the based on glaze, again we have two subtypes. They are glazed panels and unglazed panels. And based on the configuration, we have two further subdivisions, which are like parallel absorbing plate and the series absorbing plate. Now we will see the brief of the glazed panels, which comes under the classification of based on glaze. Are glazed panels. Glazed, or which is also called as the glazing panels, are insulated panels that embrace a glaze covering. They block infrared radiation and provide insulation to the solar plate. Under the glazing, there is a absorbent in which the working fluid flows. Glazed FPCs are commonly used in household water heating installations. You can see the picture of the glazed panels. And the next one is the unglazed panels. These were the flat plate collector devices which were not glazed. Unglazed panels are usually utilized for swimming pool heating installations. They are inexpensive but less popular. We know that if something is not expensive, then it must not be popular. Their temperature range is less than 30 degrees Celsius. And this is the picture of the unglazed panels, which we can see over. Among the based on the configuration, we have two subtypes, that is parallel absorbing plate and the series absorbing plate. And in which the first one is the parallel absorbing plate. In a parallel flat plate collector, the heat can be dispersed with a larger volume of circulating fluid via the branches present inside. It can be installed in both horizontal and vertical orientations. And this is the picture of the parallel absorbing plate. And the next one is a series absorbing plate. Like a series absorbing plate, FPC, such as FPCs, include a sole continuous circuit. It has a I8 jump and a lesser volume of circulating fluid. And this is the picture of the series absorbing plate. And we'll see that what are the components which were required to design a flat plate collector. Here are the typical components of a flat plate collector. We include the components like absorbing plate, tubes, or we can call as passages, insulation and glazing cover, casing or container. We'll see brief about these components. And the first one is the absorbing plate. It is a component inside the collector that traps solar radiation. The absorbing plate converts the solar power into thermal power. It is a dark plate generally made of copper foil. And the second component is the tubes or passages. The absorbing plate in a flat plate collector has a grid of conduits. These are tubes or passages for circulation of the heat transfer fluid. It aids in conducting the working fluid from the inlet to the outlet valves, which we can see over. And the next component is the insulation and glazing cover. Insulation minimizes heat loss from the absorbing plate. It is present on the sides and back of the plate collector. The insulation is typically made up of synthetic foam sheets, which is fiberglass, polyurethane, etc., which were used for the insulation and glazing cover. And the last component is a casing or container. The casing acts as a resting surface or closure for the components of the flat plate solar collector. It is made up of aluminum and holds all element in place. Thank you.